Well, the midterm election takes place Tuesday. Voters will decide some high-profile federal and statewide races, as well as a few local ones. News 19's Becky Buds explains how local government impacts you and why your vote matters.
Those are the people that call in the shots as to how we, put food on the table, our jobs overall.
There's a lot of positions that are really powerful, that can make a lot of changes, and it's all up to your local politicians.
Election season. Along with the TV ads and questions about when, where, and who to vote for, comes talk about changing government. Often, when we think about government, we think about the three branches of the federal government: judicial, executive, and legislative. At the state level, there's the governor, the House of Representatives, and the Senate. And then there's local races. Whoever is seated on town, city, and county councils, as well as school boards, those leaders make decisions which impact and shape our local communities. Patrick Kelly is a high school government teacher in Richland School District 2.
In Richland County alone, you're probably looking at 10 to 15 local governing bodies that are elected in various levels.
From approving new housing to raising property taxes and adding stop signs, Kelly says local government impacts our daily life.
Like basic fire protection and police protection for your house, the operations of local schools, the operations of public services like the Richland County Public Library or Riverbank Zoo. All of those are funded by local property taxes.
Kirk Randazzo chairs the University of South Carolina's Political Science Department. He explains state and local representatives are only representative of the people that vote.
Each of those elections will have their own set of candidates running from both parties and will have certain ideas that they're trying to articulate.
Despite the larger impacts of elections, registered voter turnout remains dismal for local and state races. According to the South Carolina Election Commission, 72% of people turned out to vote in the 2020 general election, but in 2018, only 55% of eligible voters cast a ballot. Those numbers are even lower in off-year municipal elections like those for school board, mayor, and councilman.
They're really giving up their opportunity to influence the level of government that will most directly affect their life.
Most city or county council members serve 4-year terms. School board members are elected every 1 to 2 years. Even after you vote, Kelly says democracy is an ongoing process.
So you can show up to county council hearings, to local school board hearings, and they usually have a public comment section. You can write letters, you can make phone calls, you can visit offices.
Those letters, calls, and visits can lead to new laws and ordinances or can stop unwanted development.
10 to 20% of voters that are routinely engaged in contacting their local officials are really effective at getting their concerns on the agenda for what local government deals with.
In Columbia, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
As we speak of voting, there's still 2 days remaining for early voting opportunities tomorrow and Saturday. So far, more than 383,000 people have voted early in South Carolina, almost 80,000 of them being right here in the Midlands. If you would like to vote early, you can do so at any early voting center in the county where you're registered. Again, this is tomorrow or Saturday from 8:30 in the morning until 6 in the evening. And keep in mind, you will need a valid ID in order to vote. For a full list of those early voting locations where you can vote or drop off your absentee ballot or even check out a sample ballot, text the word VOTE to the number on your screen there, 803-776-9508. We will send you our voting guide right to your phone. Again, text the word VOTE to 803-776-9508.